Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
On today's Smart 7, Rishi and Keir go head-to-head on the BBC, Julian Assange lands in Australia, and much more. It's Thursday, 27th of June, it's National Bingo Day, and happy birthday, Toby Maguire.
The Smart 7, it's news, but not the news.
All eyes were on Nottingham on Wednesday evening as Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak went head-to-head in a BBC leaders debate. Radio 4's Michelle Hussein hosted the event as the clock runs out on the election campaign. The format saw the two leaders face questions from the audience with no prior knowledge of what was to be asked, and this gentleman certainly got the audience gasping.
Mr Sunak, you're a pretty mediocre Prime Minister. Sir Keir, I think that your strings are being pulled by members of the Labour Party. Are you two really the best we've got to be the next Prime Minister of our great country?
The debate was bad-tempered, with Rishi pushing hard to land blows on immigration and tax, including repeating the line about Labour tax rises that had been debunked. Polling afterwards showed the audience scored it a draw, but Starmer scored better on many key values, while 63% found the debate frustrating. This was one exchange on the welfare bill, which ended with Starmer scolding Sunak.
What is wrong that if someone is offered a job and they can do that job and they turn it down, that's wrong?
No, there's nothing wrong with that, and I just want to address this point.
You opposed it when I announced it. You literally opposed it.
If you listen to people in the audience across the country more often, you might not be quite so out of touch.
The betting scandal hasn't gone away yet, although it seems both parties are keen to get it out of the headlines. Wednesday saw the Tory Scottish Secretary admit to placing 3 bets on the date of the election, but said he had no inside knowledge and was not under investigation. Lib Dem leader Ed Davey joined in the growing chorus of calls for a review of betting laws around elections, while also admitting to having had a flutter himself previously. The Met Police are now looking at some of the cases, but Tory Work and Pensions Minister Mel Stride was cautioning against any knee-jerk reaction and had praise for how the PM has handled the issue.
Well, I think he's dealt with this in the right way, which is there have been internal inquiries within the party around these matters, and he's taken a very clear and robust decision to withdraw support from 2 candidates.
Labour's Shadow Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kendall says her boss Keir Starmer also made the right call when an issue emerged on the Labour side.
People want politicians to abide by the rules, and they want leaders who, when they see a problem, take action, and that's what Keir Starmer has done.
Julian Assange landed back in Australia on Wednesday as his long legal battle with the US government finally came to an end. He reached a deal where he pled guilty to 1 charge in a Saipan court and then was released, taking into account the time he'd served in Belmarsh prison. When he arrived in Canberra, he was greeted by his father, his wife and his legal team. He didn't appear at the press conference where his wife Stella said he will need time to recover from what he's been through and asked the media to let our family be a family. The Amnesty International Secretary-General Agnes Callamard welcomed Assange's release and said it's a rare day to see a victory for human rights and press freedom.
Today is a day for celebration. I'm happy for all of us who fight for press freedom around the world. It's not a perfect day, but it is as close as it can get.
Even as Julian Assange was returning to Australia, a free man, Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich's trial was beginning in Russia. He's been imprisoned for 15 months so far in a Moscow jail after being arrested on espionage charges. The trial is taking place in the remote city of Yekaterinburg, where he was originally arrested and accused of collecting classified information about a tank manufacturing plant to pass on to the CIA. No evidence has been presented, the trial is being held behind closed doors, and the maximum sentence could be 20 years. John Loff, an Associate Fellow of Chatham House, says it's pretty clear what the verdict is likely to be.
The judge will, possibly have already written part of that ruling. At least they are going to receive an instruction about what to do. So you can't describe this in any way as, a system rooted in rule of law. The outcome is predetermined.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, England faced Slovakia in the last 16 and Travis Kelce spills some royal tea. Right after this.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Welcome back.
The last games of the Euros first round wrapped up on Wednesday. Group E saw Ukraine draw 0-0 with Belgium, while Slovakia drew 1-1 with Romania, which meant each team in the group won, lost and drew a game. Romania and Belgium qualified on goal difference, while Slovakia go through as runners-up. The Group F game saw Portugal lose 2-0 to Georgia, which was enough to see them both qualify for the next round. Turkey managed a last-gasp winner against the Czech Republic and also head to the last 16. England now face Slovakia on Sunday, and Roy Keane thinks Gareth Southgate needs to start Chelsea's Cole Palmer.
The one I'm always excited to watch. I think Palmer certainly is that X factor. But when he came on, every time he gets the ball, you think something's going to happen. So there was certainly a bit more flow to their game the last 15 or 20 minutes, but still no end product. They didn't really test the goalkeeper. But there's one or two positives, obviously, with the clean sheet. But again, we go back to it. They need to show a little bit more quality in the attacking areas.
Taylor Swift wowed London with her Wembley shows last weekend. Now this weekend she's off to Dublin to play 3 nights, and she's back in London for 5 more nights in August. Her UK gigs had celebrities swarming around the backstage area, with everyone from Tom Cruise to Prince William queuing up for selfies. London also saw the on-stage debut of boyfriend Travis Kelce, who seemed to be having the time of his life. He and brother Jason have their own podcast called New Heights, and in the latest episode, they spill some high-quality Royal Tay-Tay tea.
Dude, he was the coolest mother... He was so cool.
He's a good dude.
Obviously, we're backstage meeting him. He was there with little George and Charlotte. They were an absolute delight to meet. Wasn't sure if I was supposed to, bow to them, curtsy, just be an American idiot and shake their hand.
If you haven't been paying close attention to your calendar, you might have missed the fact that Tuesday was Leon Day. What's that? I hear you ask. Well, it's the American holiday that marks the exact point when it's 6 months to Christmas. Leon, of course, is Noel backwards. The Rock's been checking his calendar, though, as he posted the first Christmas movie trailer for 2024, starring, The Rock, alongside Chris Evans and J.K. Simmons as Santa. It's a very modern take on the classic tale. It's called Red One, and it drops on November 15th.
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped? You can't trust this guy. He's on the list. Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister? A level 4 naughty lister? Oh, is that funny to you?
Hey. You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
How about Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries with breakfast?
Whoa, Dad, we're on
Crunch Island. He's Jean Lefoot.
And he stole our crunch.
Quick, the zip line.
He's getting away.
Throw our last Crunch Berry. No! No one steals my Crunch Berries.
I think you mean my Crunch Berries. Choose your own Crunch venture with Captain Crunch.